looks like we're live on episode 12, playing through old school RuneScape. Last stream, we completed Merlin's Crystal, and we completed the Holy Grail. Today, on this stream, we're looking to complete Priest in Peril, and that'll grant us access to Canifis. Along with Canifis, we'll also gain the Canifis Rooftop Agility course. And we'll use that to train up to level 60, get some of those agility tokens, get the rest of our graceful suit. Suppose we can put back some of these items. Looks like we'll be needing to mine some rune essence. Alright, we need to head to Rock. And the first step is to speak with King Rold. Greetings, Your Majesty. Well, hello there. What do you want with the King of Mistalin? I'm looking for a quest. A quest, you say? What an odd request to make of the king. It's funny you should mention it, though, as there is something you can do for me. Are you aware of Patadomus? It's a temple east of here. It stands on the River Salve, and my gods the only passage into the deadly lands of Mauritania. No, I don't think I know it. How strange that you don't. Well, anyway, it has been some days since I last heard from Drezel, the priest who lives there. Be a sport and go make sure that nothing untoward has happened to the silly old codger for me, would you? Sure, I don't have anything better to do right now. Many thanks, adventurer. I would have sent one of my squires, but they wanted payment for it. Why do you care about Drizzle anyway? Well, that is a slightly impertinent question to ask of your king, but I shall overlook it this time. As you are no doubt aware, this kingdom worships Saradomin, the god of wisdom and order. As such, it is a peaceful place to live and prosper. Patadomus, the temple where Drizzle lives, stands on the eastern border of Misthalin. It guards the only passage into the evil lands of Mauritania. Evil? Oh yes, Mauritania is a fearful place, filled to the brim with accursed servants of chaos god Zamorak. All of them are terrible, but none more so than the rulers of the region, the vampires. Thankfully, the sacred river Salve marks a natural border between Misthalin and Mauritania. Together, the river and the temple prevent any invasion by the vampires. The waters of the river are kept blessed with Saradomin's almighty power. This ensures our defenses remain strong, as the vampires cannot cross such a holy barrier. Drizzle is descended from one of the original Saradominus priests who first blessed the river. His job is to ensure nothing happens to the river that might allow the evil of Mauritania to invade this land. This is the reason why lack of communication from him bothers me somewhat, although I am sure nobody would dare try and attack our kingdom. Do I get a reward for this? You will be rewarded in the knowledge that you have done the right thing and assisted the king of Misthalin. So that would be a no then. That is correct. Oh, shoot. Alright, I'll get going. Alright, now we go over to Paterdomus. You know, I feel like I'm gonna need more food. Just call it a hunch. So I suppose eventually we'll want to get up here, but none of these are really useful. We can wear adamantite. It's pretty nice. We will want to get up to rune though. Alright. Getting a decent spread of skills. Although, frankly, virtually all of them have been from questing. But that does not deter me. We will need smithing 41, I believe, to make a mithril axe. We're going to need that for some quest over in Mauritania. And I suppose we can start the Rag and Bone Man quest just to get closer to all of the different bones of creatures and whatnot. Can I help you with something? Well, who are you and what are all these bones doing here? Mumble mumble. I'm an archaeologist. I work with the museum. An archaeologist? Yes. Well, that explains the bones, sort of. But what are you doing all the way out here? Mumble mumble. Mumble mumble. I'm collecting bones for the museum. They have asked me to rig up some displays of second and third age creatures using their bones, so that people can come and, well, look at them. I need to get them into some sort of order before I begin, but I've run into a bit of a snag. What sort of snag? Well, I need to have all the bones I'm going to use here and placed into some sort of order. However, I seem to have discovered I'm a few short. Anything I can do to help? There is something you could do for me. I'm going to be busy, sorting. Yes, sorting bones out ready for the museum. But I need a few more. Will you help me by grabbing some? Yes, I'll give you a hand. You will? Excellent. Where do you need me to dig? Dig? Oh, you must have got the wrong end of the stick. I need some fresh, whole bones to replace the ones that have become damaged. What? Excuse me? Shh. Sorry. Okay, got it. Okay, here's the thing. While sorting out what bones I have managed to lose or damage if you can get some fresh, unbroken bones to use as replacements, then I can get on with things. That make things clear? Well, I make some sense, I suppose. Great. If you can get me a bone from a goblin, a bear, a big frog, a ram, a unicorn, a monkey, a giant rat, and a giant bat, then I'll be able to move on with the displays. So you just want me to bring these bones and that will be that? Well, I wouldn't mind if you stuck them in a pot, boiled them with vinegar first. There's a wine merchant in Terena called Fortunato that sells the stuff you need. Maybe even use my pot boiler if you want. Why do I need to boil them in vinegar? It gets them bright and sparkling white. It's an archaeologist thing. Just put the bone in the vat of vinegar, throw some logs in the fire, put the pot in the holder, and light the logs. It takes a while for the vinegar to evaporate, but the bone will be nice and clean in the end. Alright, I'll be back later. Bye. Alright, so that's that triggered. You knock at the door. You hear a voice from inside. Who are you, and what do you want? Rolled sent me to check on Drizzle. Psst. Hey, who's Rolled? Who's Drizzle? Isn't Drizzle the dude upstairs? Oh, wait. Rolled's the king of Mistlin, right? He is? Oh, man. Hey, you deal with this, okay? He's just coming. Wait a second. Hello, my name is Drizzle. Drizzle. I mean Drizzle. How can I help? Well, as I say, the king sent me to make sure everything's okay with you. And, what would you do if everything wasn't okay with me? I'm not sure. Ask you what help you need, I suppose. Well, good, I don't think... Psst, hey, the dog. Oh, yes, of course. Will you do me a favor, adventurer? Sure, I'm a helpful person. Really? Thanks, buddy. You see, that mausoleum over there, there's a horrible big dog underneath it that I'd like you to kill for me. It's been really bugging me, barking all the time and stuff. Please kill it for me, buddy. Okie dokie, one dead dog coming up. Alright, we just see him way too happy to go killing dogs. Are you sure you want to enter the mausoleum? Any items left inside, including upon death, will be lost. Yes. Well, this fight's going quite a bit better than the Sir Mordred fight. Guess I didn't need that much food anyway. There we go, one dead dog. I should go and tell Drizzle. It's a lot of zombies. You knock at the door. You hear a voice from inside. You again? What do you want now? I killed that dog for you. Really? Hey, that's great. Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. What's so funny? Nothing, buddy. We're just so grateful. Yeah, maybe you should go tell the king what a great job you did, buddy. Alright, well, keep up, kitty cat. Alright, back to the king, and I guess drop off some of these cakes. That is a sword. 320 coins, eh? Better than no coins. Greetings, your majesty. You have news of Dressel for me? Yes, I spoke to the guys at the temple. They said they were being bothered by a dog in the mausoleum, so I went and killed it for 'em. No problem. You did what? Are you a complete imbecile? Maybe. That mausoleum contains the only passage between Mauritania and Misthalin. Not only that, it's built over the source of the River Salve. Did I make a mistake? Yes, you did. Without that dog, there's nothing to stop someone from entering the mausoleum to sabotage the blessings on the river. Thanks to you, all of Misthalin is now at risk. But Dressel told me to. Yo, you absolute cretin. Obviously some fiend has done something to Dressel and tricked your feeble intellect into helping them kill that god dog. Now you get back there and do whatever is necessary to safeguard the kingdom from attack, or I will see you beheaded for high treason. Yes, your highness. Well, I suppose that could have gone a little bit better. At this point we'll need a bucket. It looks like we'll be fighting some Zamorak monks. Level 30, so suppose we'll grab a few more cakes back out. Alright, and then we're going to need to kill one of the level 30 monks of Zamorak to get a golden key. Hello. Oh, you do not appear to be one of those Zamarakians who imprisoned me. Who are you, and why are you here? My name's Killer Commando. King Broad sent me to find out what was going on at the temple. I take it you are Drizzle? That's right. Oh, praise be to Saradomin. All is not yet lost. I feared that when those Zamarakians attacked this place and imprisoned me up here, Misthalin would be doomed. If they should manage to desecrate the holy river Salve, we will be defenseless against the vampires of Mauritania. Why is the river such a good defense? I'm not sure if this is the best time for a history lesson. I suppose I can give you a brief overview, though. It might help you understand our next steps. It is said that many years ago the land that you now call Mauritania was a peaceful Saradominus kingdom. Alas, that all ended when the vampires invaded, claiming the land as their own. Mauritania wasn't enough for them, though. Soon they set their sights on these lands as well. Misthalin would have quickly fallen to the vampires were it not for the bravery of the 7 priestly warriors. They led the armies of Misthalin against the vampires in a great battle that took place right here where this temple stands. For 10 days and nights they fought, never sleeping, never eating, fueled by their desire to make the world a better place for humans to live. On the 11th day, they were to be joined by reinforcements. However, those reinforcements arrived. They found the 7 priestly warriors and their forces had been slain by the vampires. Their sacrifice was not in vain, though. Before they were defeated, the 7 priestly warriors managed to bless the river Salve with the holy power of Saradomin. The blessings remain to this day, ensuring no vampires can cross the river. The temple here was built soon after. It guards the source of the river Salve and acts as the only passage between Misthalin and Mauritania. Once the temple was complete, the bodies of the 7 priestly warriors were laid to rest in the tombs of honor in the mausoleum below. On top of each tomb, a golden gift was placed as a mark of respect. A great statue was also built over the river, so that all who might try and cross into Misthalin would know that these lands are protected by Saradomin himself. Okay, I can see how the river protects the border. Where do these Zamarakians fit in, though? Well, as much as it saddens me to say so, Adventurer, Lord Saradomin's presence has not been felt in the land for many years now. Of course, while we know that he still watches over us, his power is not as strong as it once was. I fear this group of Zamarakians intends to take advantage of that. If they can somehow pollute the Salve, the blessings on the river might fail. If that happens, there won't be anything to stop an invasion from Mauritania. So what do you say, adventurer? Will you aid me and all of Misthalin in foiling the Zamarakian plot? Yes, of course. Thank you, adventurer. There is a well in the mausoleum beneath the temple that provides direct access to the source of the Salve. That will be where the Zamarakians attempt the sabotage. We need to get to that well. However, the immediate problem is I'm trapped in this cell. The key must be somewhere nearby. One of the Zamarakians might have it, or they might have hidden it somewhere. That's not the only problem, though. What else is there? When the Salve was blessed, a small number of vampires were left trapped on this side of it. They were heavily weakened, but still posed a dangerous threat. This coffin here contains one of those vampires. The Zamarakians found it somehow. I see it doesn't seem to be posing a threat right now, though. Brief pause to drink. No, but those fiendish Zamarakians pointed out to me with delight, as I am a descendant of one of the 7 priestly warriors who blessed the river, it will likely recognize the smell of my blood. If I get too close, it will probably wake up and kill me, very slowly and painfully. Maybe I could kill it somehow? No, adventurer, you should not risk waking it. Even now, it could pose a huge threat. The priests of old would incapacitate trapped vampires with the blessings of Saradomin. I suggest you do the same. Right. So I need to find the key to your cell and do something about the vampire. Got it. Good luck. Alright. We're looking for one that holds a key. Here we go. Apparently that's the key to Drezel's cell. Look at this fancy lad in his trimmed adamantite. Shoot. Apparently we were supposed to fill the bucket with water from the well down there in the center. Knew there was a reason we brought that bucket. The key fits the lock. You're free to leave now. Excellent work, adventurer. Unfortunately, as you know, I cannot risk waking the vampire in that coffin. I have some water from the salve. Seems to have been desecrated, though. Do you think you could bless it for me? Yes, good thinking, adventurer. Give it to me and I will bless it. Drezel blesses the water for you. You pour the blessed water over the coffin. I poured the blessed water over the coffin. I think that should trap the vampire in there long enough for you to escape. Excellent work, adventurer. I am free at last. Let me ensure that the evil vampire is trapped for good. Then I will meet you down in the mausoleum. Ah, Killer Commando, I'm glad you made it. Things are worse than I feared down here. I'm not sure if I will be able to repair the damage. Why, what's happened? Sadly, with the god dog gone, there was nothing to stop those Zamorakians from entering the mausoleum. From what I can tell, they have used some kind of evil potion to pollute the salve. The well here is built right over the source of the river. That means that their potion will spread all the way down the salve, disrupting the blessings placed upon it. Before long, there will be nothing to stop the vampires from invading Mistlin at their leisure. What can we do to prevent that? This passage is currently the only route between Mauritania and Mistlin. The barrier here draws power from the river. I have managed to reinforce the barrier, but I must continue focusing on it to keep it intact. Although the passage is safe for now, I do not know how long I can keep it that way. This passage could be the least of our worries soon, though. Before long, the vampires will be able to cross at any point of the river. Couldn't you bless the river or purify it, like you did with the water I took from the well? No, that would not work. The power I have from Saradomin is not great enough to cleanse an entire river of this foul Zamorakian pollutant. However, I do have one other idea. What's that? I believe we might be able to soak up the evil magic with a potion that has released into the river. I'm sure you know of rune stones used by mages to power their spells. The essence used to create these stones absorbs magical potential from runic altars to be released later. And do you think we could use some of the rune essence to absorb the magic they've released into the salve? Exactly. If you could bring me 50 essence, I should be able to reverse the damage done. Be quick though. The longer we wait, the worse things will get. I'm on it. And it looks like he wants these all unnoted. So we're going to have to make a minimum of 2 trips. Alright, first load up. Let's go turn them in. I brought you some rune essence. Quickly, give them to me. You give Drizzle some rune essence. Thank you. I need 25 more. On it. There's batch 2. I brought you some more essence. Quickly, give them to me. You give Drizzle some essence. Excellent, that should do it. I will bless these stones and place them within the well. With the river safe, Misthalin should be protected from the vampires once more. Please take this dagger. It has been handed down within my family for generations, and is filled with the power of Saradomin. You will find that it has the ability to prevent werewolves from adopting their wolf form in combat. Hopefully it comes in useful. Yeah, buddy. So I can pass through that barrier now? Into Mauritania? Yes, you can. The barrier will prevent the servants of Zamorak from entering Misthalin, but it is safe for those blessed by Saradomin. I must warn you, though, Mauritania is an evil land. The region is filled with creatures and monsters more terrifying than any you'll find on this side of the Salve. Worst of all, the vampires, the rulers of Mauritania. Be very cautious of their kind. Many are completely immune to human weaponry. Those that aren't are still very hard to kill. I'll be careful. Anything else I should know? The first settlement you'll likely come across is Canifis, a town of werewolves. They probably won't attack you unless provoked, but you should still be cautious. You should keep your wolfbane dagger at hand. It will prevent them from taking on the wolf form. I see, thanks. One last thing. While in Mauritania, stay alert for any mention of the Myarchy. The Myarchy? They're a band of freedom fighters. They fight to protect the humans trapped in Mauritania from the tyranny of the vampires. Their hope is one day to be rid of the region of all evil. Velief, the leader of the Mot Maya group, is an old friend. I imagine they'd appreciate the help of someone like you if you can find them. I'll keep an eye out for them. Right, I think that's everything. Just the blessing itself now. Hold on a moment. Grizzle blesses you, allowing you to pass through the barrier into Mauritania. Good luck out there, and stay safe. Alright, I'll be right back. Going to use the bathroom. All right. Now we'll start our second grind for agility. One down. Out of... I almost shudder to think. $984 laps. At least we got our first market race. this is what we're doing for the next, well, probably several streams. Sadly, this content doesn't change too much between now and level 60, and we kind of need level 60 to move forward. Oh. So out of all the items, it looks like the hood is going to give us the most run energy restored per mark of grace spent. And that's going to cost us 35 marks. So the reason for doing rooftops from 40 to 60 is to gain these marks of grace. Being an Iron Man, we're not going to be able to just go to the Grand Exchange and buy any of the stamina potions or things like that. So we can use these marks of grace to grab the amylase crystals, I think they are, from the rogue trading shop. The lady who sells the graceful outfit, Grace, I believe her name is. And with a decent stockpile of those, we'll be able to run anywhere we need to. The reason for staying on Canifis is apparently because it's got a higher than normal drop rate of these marks of grace. Just my cat walking across the keyboard. About a third of the way there. That is to the next graceful piece. I think I'll just do a few more laps and then I'll call it there for the stream. Alright, one more. Make it 25 laps complete. And a mark of grace for our troubles. That wasn't cool. Not cool, man. cool. I guess once we're done here, I'll pick up the cat and run it all the way to... Actually, I think I'll just teleport over to Candor and then call it good. I was gonna say we'll go ahead and take it in to the civilian and get the death runes, but I'll save that for next stream. Alright. I will catch you next time, folks. Thanks for watching. See you later.